my books are going for sale, and these are soft copies, and they're only going at 10 kwacha per copy. And so far I've written 5 books. The first 4 books I wrote them in 2018, and these include Understanding Biology grade 10, Understanding Chemistry grade 11, Understanding Accounts grade 10, Understanding Science grade 8, and Mathematics of Finance, which was written last year in 2019. So these are the soft copy books that are going for sale. So it's only 10 kwacha. And how you can get this book after you pay a 10 kwacha using Airtel Money, MTN Money, or Zanako. I'm going to send that book on WhatsApp, and you can actually contact me on my WhatsApp number, which is 0973023620. So let us take a look at these books. So the first book that we're going to look at is Understanding Biology, and as you can see, Understanding Biology, it actually starts with the picture. It says Understanding Biology grade 10, and there's a picture there, and that picture shows osmosis. It shows the movement of water molecules from one region to other region across a selective permeable membrane. Let us look at this book in further details. So as you can see, there is a first published 2018, printed by Joe in Zambia. About the book, you can read about that. About the author, you can also read about that. Available books. Let us look at the topics that are contained in this book. So the topics, we have what is biology, or introduction to biology, which is on page 2. We have cells, which is on page 2. We have diffusion and osmosis, which is on page 16. We have enzymes, which is on page 23. We have nutrition, which is on page 26. We have digestion, which is on page 34. We have nutrition in animals, which is on page 42. We have nutrition in plants, which is on page 54. We have respiration, which is on page 60. We have gaseous exchange, which is on page 64. We have saprophytic nutrition, which is on page 76. And this book has 82 pages. So let us look at this book. So this is how the book looks. So these are the notes that are contained in Understanding Biology grade 10. It's actually a good book, so you can only get it at 10 kwacha, and that is a soft copy. It's actually a good book. It has 82 pages. Let us look at the next book, and this is Understanding Chemistry grade 11. So it actually starts Understanding Chemistry grade 11, and there's a picture there, and that picture just shows a person moving, trying to get to the mountain top. And there are some words here. Every mountain top is within reach if you just keep on climbing. Then the other says, there is nothing impossible to him who will try. And let us look at the book into further details. It also starts by saying first published in 2018, printed by Joe in Zambia. About the book, about the author, available books. Let us look at the topics. So the topics in Understanding Chemistry grade 11, there are only 4. The first one, we have the periodic table, which is on page 3. The second one, we have the more concept, which is on page 11. Then we have acids, bases and salts, which is on page 30. We have rates of chemical reaction, which is on page 47. And this is actually a good book. Let us look at this book into details. So this is how the book looks. This is actually a good book. So it's going at 10 kwacha, and that's a soft copy. So it's actually a good book. Let us look at Understanding Accounts Grade 10. So it starts Understanding Accounts Grade 10. Then first published in 2018, printed by Joy in Zambia, about the book, about the author, and all that. I read the books. Let us look at the topics. So the topics, the first topic we have Introduction to Accounts, which is on page 3, Business Transactions, which is on page 4, Books of Original Entry, which is on page 5, Ledger Books, which is on page 47, the Trial Balance, which is on page 58, Final Accounts, which is on page 80. Let us look at this book. So this is how the book looks, and this book contains a lot of examples. It's actually a good book. It's only going at 10 kwacha. It has a lot of examples, and the number of pages of this book is 103. That's the number of pages. As you can see, the diagrams there. It's actually a good book, and it contains a lot of examples that can help you out. Let us go to the other book, which is Understanding Science Grade 8. So it actually starts by saying Understanding Science Grade 8, and there's actually a diagram there that is used to measure the volume of an irregular object. It also starts by saying first published in 2018, printed by Joy in Zambia, about the book, about the author, available books. Let us look at the topics. So there are 5 topics. The first topic we have reproduction, which is on page 3. Then the second topic is healthy, which is on page 9. The other topic we have environment, which is on page 15. Then we have plant and animal cells, which is on page 18. We have materials and energy, which is on page 24. Let us look at the book. So this is how the book looks, and this contains excellent notes and diagrams. It's actually a good book. It's only 10 kwacha. Let's look at the last book. So this book is Mathematics of Finance, and this was just written last year in 2019. So it actually starts by saying Mathematics of Finance, then it's just production there. So this book is actually important to those who are doing financial courses. In first year, if you're doing a finance course, in first year you have mathematics analysis, and in mathematics analysis one of the topics is mathematics of finance. And as you go to your second year, there's a topic, there's a course which is referred to as corporate finance, and the first thing that you look at is mathematics of finance. And mathematics of finance builds up everything that is found in corporate finance. So if you can understand this book, you won't have any difficulties. So let us look at this book. So there's Mathematics of Finance, Siwale, there's Production. Where you can find me, Saka Zambia. You can contact me on 0973023620 or 0964286913. Then published in 2019, printed by Joy in Zambia. For the video tutorials of this book, visit my YouTube channel, which is Siwale. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Then we have available books there. Then let us look at the topics. So the first topic we have arithmetic and geometric progression, which is on page 4. We have simple interest, which is on page 13. We have compound interest, which is on page 15. We have net present value and internal rate of return, which is on page 22. We have annuities, which is on page 28. We have amortization of loans, which is on page 30. And that's just the pictures that are showing that this book deals with money. Let's look at how this book looks in details. So this is how the book looks. It's actually a good book. So it is also 10 kwacha, and this book has 36 pages. So these are the books that are going for sale. So I've said these books are going at 10 kwacha per copy, and after you make that payment, I'm going to send you the book that you have paid for on WhatsApp. You can text me on WhatsApp using this line 1973 02 36 20. Make sure that you support Jess Production and support my books. Thank you very much. Peace.